Here we go. We are live. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought I would have been live right now? Which is amazing. Got stuck to it, made a goal, went live. First podcast, by the way, live. Like I did podcast. It's my first one live, so I'm getting the feel of it, man. So I'm just gonna hop straight into it. I don't want to keep y'all up late enough because you did tune in to watch me now. So for everyone who don't know, welcome to my channel, the Yates Chronicles. This is episode 3, and today we're going live and unscripted. So I got some notes jotted down, but it's just going off the strip right now. I'm here to talk to you about life, the messy, complicated, and beautiful all at once. No filters, no scripts, just real talk. So let me be straight with you. Like, my life, it isn't perfect. It may seem perfect, but it's really not. My marriage isn't perfect, work is stressful, and raising kids is a whole other challenge. But I'm working through it all. Trying to find my way back to love and peace, both in my relationship and within myself. My faith is what's keeping me grounded, especially since I got baptized recently. If you haven't seen the video yet, make sure you check out my YouTube short of me getting baptized. That lifted so many burdens, but it's still a journey. So, pretty much getting baptized, it was one of the most freeing experiences in my life. It felt like I was shedding years of like guilt and shame that I have been holding on to. I'm not talking about little regrets. I mean some deep stuff that weighs you down even without realizing it. It was like the weight of my past sins and mistakes were finally lifted off my shoulder. Like it didn't seem, it didn't magically fix my life to make my problems disappear, but it gave me hope that I can move forward without carrying that burden. Faith is a process. So, with faith, it's not about being perfect, it's about being willing to take the next step forward every day. So, moving on to navigating marriage challenges. So, let's talk about relationships for a second. Like everybody wants to get into a relationship, but what does it mean to get into a relationship? So mine, for example, it is far from perfect. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it at all. There have been times where we struggle, and I'm in a season where I'm trying to find my way back to love. Marriage is hard work. Um, it's not romantic. It's not this romanticized version that you see on movies, social media, and all of that. It's about making a choice every day to love. Like even when things feel heavy or distant, like right now I'm in the process of rebuilding that connection. I don't have all the answers, but I'm showing up, and that's the best place to start. um, if you are also working through relationship challenges, just know you're not alone. Relationships are tough, but they're worth the work and love if it's still there. So let's go into work, stress, and finding that balance. um like work and stress is like, it's hard. Stress is just a part of life. But with me being in the military, it can be even harder to manage. Like the pressure is constant, and it doesn't always leave room to process emotions or take a breather. Like I am always on the go. I'm learning to stop carrying stress home with me so much. Like being present for my kids and my spouse is more important. And I can't do that if I'm weighed down by work. It's not easy at all. But small changes help. Like, for example, while I've started finding moments of gratitude during the day, simple things like taking a breath and pretty much appreciating what's in front of me. Like, if you don't know, like, I live in San Diego. It's amazing here. Sometimes you just got to take a breath and realize, like, it could be worse. Um, and then pretty much like raising kids in the middle of life chaos is also hard too. Parenting is a whole challenge on its own. I love my kids, but being a parent doesn't come with a manual at all. Like, there are days where I feel like I'm doing great, and then there are days where I feel like I'm just falling short. Like, for example, one night, like right after I got baptized, man, like my daughter came to me, my youngest, she came to me and she was like, "Daddy, I love you," and just gave me a hug. I picked her up, bro, and I just started like bawling. Simple things like that. Like, I think they are the key to giving ourselves grace. Like, kids don't need perfect parents; they need present parents. And I'm learning to show up for them in ways, no matter what. Like, even if I'm tired or stressed, they know Daddy's gonna be there. So, moving on to the power of vulnerability and letting go. One of the hardest lessons I've learned is that it's okay to be vulnerable. Like, growing up and being in the military, vulnerability was often seen as weakness. But that mindset doesn't work when you're facing personal struggles. Like, you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. Let me say that again. You can't heal what you don't acknowledge. So, me, I'm learning to say I'm not okay. Like, when I need to, and it's been freeing. Like, if I'm not okay, I'm gonna say I'm not okay. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, I've also had to work on forgiving myself and letting go of the shame and the guilt from past mistakes. Like, that's something I encourage all of you to do. Like, you don't have to carry those burdens forever at all. But like I said, it's my first live. It's unscripted, deep conversation, just pretty much about me. Like, if you guys have questions, feel free to drop a comment in chat right now. I'll answer. If not, rewatch this video. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think, man. Like, if you got some suggestions, you got comments, you think this script resonated with you, let me know. But if you listen to live, I'd love to hear from you. But like I say, don't feel pressure to drop a comment or a question. Um, so here's something I'm trying to embrace. Um, you don't have to have it all figured out. Life is a journey, not a destination. Let me rewind. You don't have to figure, or you don't have to have it all figured out. Life is a journey, not a destination. You can take one step at a time and make one small change and still be on the right path. Like, it's okay to mess up. What matters is that you keep showing up, you keep learning, and you keep moving forward. So, my final thoughts, man, for you guys, like, I just want to say thank you for being here with me today. Especially, my folks that may be on the East Coast and you stayed up to watch this. I appreciate you. My folks on the West Coast are here, man. I appreciate you. Wherever you at, wherever you are, I appreciate you. Like, sharing these parts of my life, it isn't easy, but it's real. If you're feeling weighed down by life, struggles, just know you're not alone. Keep showing up, keep believing, and keep working on yourself. Like, you're stronger than you realize. So until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. stay grounded, stay hopeful, and I catch you on episode 4. Again, thank you for watching the Yates Chronicles. I appreciate it. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Until next time.